is a book that's very popular in the newsstands today, Misquoting Jesus by Bart Ehrman over at the University of North Carolina. And Lee, what's behind this book? I mean, the title is really a misnomer here. What is it?
Yeah, it really is a misnomer. It really doesn't talk about misquoting Jesus. What Bart Ehrman does, he's what's called a textual critic. A textual critic is someone who spends their life studying the text of the New Testament and trying to determine what Jesus actually said and what actually the original text said, because we don't have the originals. I mean, think about that. I mean, that was frightening to me when I first started this investigation. It was like, you telling me you don't have the New Testament? Well, of course not. It was written on papyrus. It's long since gone, reduced to dust. The question is, can we have confidence that the Bible we hold today is an accurate representation of what the original said? Bart Ehrman tries to throw dust in our eyes and say, oh, no, there was accidental changes through the centuries, because for the first 15 centuries or so, it was scribes who were copying by hand these documents over a period of many centuries. And, of course, errors are going to creep in. And sometimes they intentionally made a few changes, too. We can talk about that. But he tries to make it sound like, therefore, we can't trust what's in the Bible. Yeah. And he personally has now become an agnostic.
His conclusion in the book was, the message of this book is readers can't really trust the text of their Bible, and that the common portrait of Jesus found in the New Testament might not be reliable after all. So you got two things. One, you can't trust the text, and that would include doctrine, and the picture of Jesus, you can't trust that either.